What is PhD? Who should actually go for a PhD? What are their eligibility criterias? And what are the benefits which it brings on table? This is what we're looking at today. So let's start with what is PhD, the elephant in the room. See, about 20 years, 25 years back, we have seen that at that particular point there were lots of bachelor's degree holders, and whoever has master's degree, they stood out while going for the HR interviews and all those stuff. Now, in the last 5 to 10 years, of late we have seen that there is a increasing number of students who are joining for their master's degree, whether it is MBA programs, MCom, MSc programs, all these students are joining for their master's degree. Now, what after master's degree? This is where PhD gets really interesting, because student, once they complete their master's degree, they are directly going for their jobs. Now, after getting their job, they still want to pursue or still want to go for their higher education. What PhD does is, every time when you show your resume to your HR manager, in the name itself, the degree stands out. Let's say your name is XYZ. What if it is Dr. XYZ? That is the sort of impact that PhD degree actually brings on table. Now let's see who's benefited from a PhD program. So there's a misconception that only professors, assistant professor and lecturers or academicians are actually going for PhD. It is not that way at all. We do have lots of students who are from corporate background, banking sector, multiple different sectors, manufacturing industry, service sector, ITs, all these sectors are actually joining for PhD program these days. Apart from the conventional professors, assistant professors, lecturers or academicians. And this is the major reason PhD helps your profile stand out in the crowd. That is the major reason people are actually doing it. Regarding the eligibility criteria, as per the UGC norms, 55% in your master's degree is the normal eligibility criteria. They have given some 5% relaxations, that is specifically for students from OBC community, MBC community, SC, ST backgrounds, where if you can get a non-creamy layer certificate from the Tahsildar office, then you are eligible for a 5% relaxation. Post this basic 55% or 50%, whichever is applicable for you. After that, there are two basic steps for enrolling into a PhD program. The first step being your entrance exam. In the entrance exam, there are basically two papers. First one being your research methodology paper, which is a common paper, and the second one is your core paper. Core paper means if you're opting for PhD in management, management would be your core paper. If you're opting for PhD in sociology, sociology would be your core paper. After clearing entrance, you will be further moving ahead to the interview process, wherein the Dean Research Panel will evaluate your performance in the interview. There will be multiple questions that is being asked, like the sort of contribution your research area can make to the society, what it does to the people of the country. So all these value additions, explanation, and all these things would be checked in your interview process. Now let's say the student clears both the entrance and interview process. The first part of your PhD is coursework. We can basically split PhD into two parts, wherein the first part would be coursework and the second part would be research work. We all know that PhD is not a syllabi driven course. It is not having a proper syllabus apart from the first part, because in PhD you have functional goals only, meaning to say there are particular steps that you need to complete in order to get your PhD degree. It is not like your master's degree where you have subjects in each semester and you're writing exams and getting the degree. It is not that way in PhD. In the first semester, there are 4 subjects, which is the coursework. Here it's a syllabi driven course. In the coursework, the first subject is research methodology, then computer application, core subject and literature review. Each subject carry 4 credits each. After writing your exams, which is midterm and end term exams, you will be further clearing the coursework exam and further going towards your research work journey. In the research work, during this process, there will be a guide allotted to you and they will further guide you with each and every step. In the research work, which starts from the 2nd semester to the 6th semester, the first part is your research proposal writing. After research proposal writing, the second part is your synopsis writing. And the third part, your thesis writing, and the final part is your thesis defense. In each step, whether it is synopsis or thesis, there will be a committee that evaluates your synopsis presentation and thesis presentation, after which they'll approve it. Only after the completion of successful thesis defense, you will be getting your PhD degree. Now, the value addition that Inspire is providing is in each steps. For our students, right from the selection day, we give them study materials, PPT presentations that are exclusively created by our team so that the student can actually prepare from day one. When it comes to the second part, which is the research work part, our team is quite proactive and we actually conduct webinars on research proposal writing, synopsis writing, and thesis writing at least 3 months ahead of the process. And post these webinars, we conduct one-to-one sessions for all of our students so that if they have any sort of difficulties, they can communicate it with us and we can resolve it. So each step, whether it is your synopsis writing, research proposal writing, or thesis writing, our team will give you a hand holding throughout the process. That is one value addition that Inspire is giving. Now, let's say that the student has completed their PhD degree and the degree has been awarded. So we have seen the structure of the PhD program, and now what are the benefits that you have once you complete your PhD degree? As I said in the first point itself, it makes your CV stand out with a DR tag, with a doctor prefix. That is one thing. And the other thing is, we all know we can get an honorary doctorate and get the same prefix, and it's quite evident across the world that what are the scams that are happening in the name of honorary doctorate. So PhD degree proves your expertise in any particular sector or region. Along with that, it also gives you the highest possible degree that you can ever get in India as of now. Because post PhD there is postdoctoral fellowship, which we are not looking at this point. As of now, the most accessible and the highest degree that you can get in India is your doctorate degree, which is PhD degree. And only PhD degrees are valid in India, not your online DBA program, not your online doctoral degree programs, because all these courses are never approved by UGC or AIU for that matter. So even if anyone approaches you by stating they give you an online doctorate degree, please do understand that it is not valid in India and also in many countries like in India, whereas a PhD degree is accepted worldwide. You can definitely do a part-time PhD degree even if you are a working professionals, because we have around 98% of our students who are actually working in different organizations and still they are successfully doing their PhD degree with us. Every 10-15 years, UGC might actually review a degree. Even at that point, you can contact our team and our team would be more than happy to help you out if you get any sort of queries. So these are the steps that are involved in a PhD journey. If you want to join for a PhD program either in India or in abroad, you can visit our website www.inspireeducationservice.com, or you can call us in the numbers mentioned in the website or in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Good day.